as you settle into this space, into your chair, into yourself, take 2 deep breaths with me here. Inhale. Breathe in fresh, new life, and let go of that which is gone and no longer serves you. If you know me and you've heard me lead a meditation, I often like to take us somewhere together in our minds, usually somewhere in nature. And so today, I'd like you to visually, in your mind, just step outside this building with me back to the labyrinth. Just set back a little bit in the woods. And if you don't know what the labyrinth is, just imagine a spiral in the woods, lined with rocks, going through the trees and ending in the center. And I want us to think of life as movement on a day where we celebrate new life, during a season when we celebrate new life. Life requires movement. And if you have ever walked the labyrinth, or if you do sometime on your own, if you do so without patience, you will think, why am I walking in a circle? This is repetitive. But isn't life repetitive sometimes? And no matter how fast we run, how far we travel, how busy we keep ourselves, it catches up and we realize, I'm kind of going in circles. But if you pay attention in a labyrinth, you notice that you are moving, not going in the same circle. As you go around, you'll see the same rocks, trees, and pine cones. But at each layer you get to, you'll see them from a slightly different perspective. And so I want you to think of life like that for just a moment. When you see something, a past memory, one that could have been joyful or painful, we constantly revisit those throughout our lives, but we see it from a different perspective. We might see visions of our future on the path that we're walking toward, and when we get there, it's not quite what we thought, but nonetheless, we're still there. So, if you haven't closed your eyes, if you feel ready to, begin to close your eyes and picture yourself standing at the labyrinth. Notice where you are. Perhaps you feel very connected to yourself, and you find yourself in the very center of the labyrinth. And you're searching for a way to move outward, searching for expansion, searching to take that self out into the world. Maybe, like me, you find yourself on the outer edge, somewhat disconnected from yourself, and you're going to walk backwards inward. So, close your eyes, continue to breathe deeply, find a healthy, normal breath, and begin walking, whether inward or outward. Begin that journey. Notice the things that are around you. Notice the feelings. But keep walking, because life is movement. Movement is change. Change is life. walking. It doesn't have to be fast. You don't have to get anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are, only that you're moving. If you find yourself stopping with one thought, vision, memory, just remind yourself it's time to keep walking. You'll come back to it again with new eyes. Continue to breathe. Breathe deeply. Breathe in that life-giving energy, the force of love. Stay in this space. Keep moving as we pray together over the prayer requests of our community. We invite the spirit of life and love and giving, the refreshing breath of spring into our midst to call forth the powers, the imagination, the faith, the strength that is within each one of us to see the answer to each one of these prayers, to know that it is there, and to have the wisdom to find and accept these answers. As you slowly awaken from this little trip, you can keep your eyes closed if you wish. Continue to breathe. But in your mind, one last time, look around you and see where you are. See if you can find the point in the labyrinth where you started this short journey. And then look again at where you are now. Breathe in the life and the fresh air of this beautiful day. Don't turn back to the things that are gone, the things that are past. Breathe in with me as we prepare to open our eyes together.